Okay, woohoo. All right. Hey, y'all. I think we're live. I'm going to try to find this on my phone and turn this other light on. I forgot to turn that on, dang it. Let's get that one on. There. All right. I think our view's good. I think everything's good. Oh, tripped over a roll of mesh. So figure. In this mess. Anyway, let me pull up this slide, make sure I can see all y'all's comments. Make sure we are live, y'all. And I did this correctly. We are. Oh my goodness. All right. Hey. All right. Hey, LaDonna. Hey, Rhea. What's going on, y'all? Hey, welcome to the masterclass 2023. I'm going to let everybody come in. Take a minute. We're going to take a few minutes to let everybody hop on here, all right? Come in and say hi if you're new. I'm Susan from Correct with Susan. I usually design on Wednesday nights, like tonight, in the design group. We'd love to have you. But we love having you in the masterclass. So welcome, y'all. Hey. Hey, Naomi. I hope I said that right. And Kathy, how are you? Let's give everybody, hey, doll. All right. What we're doing tonight, I don't know if you saw the picture. I did go ahead and get half this started because the mesh takes so much long. It takes so long a lot of times and wastes a lot of time. So I did the bottom half. So what I'll show you tonight is how to do the other half. Oh, gosh, comments are flying tonight. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Welcome. Kathy, hey, girl, hey. Miss Susan, how are you? Hey, Lynette. So we're going to do a 24-inch. This is a navy. I know it looks black, y'all. It's a navy blue 24-inch evergreen wreath form. And when we were down at Lori's, Dawn and I went to the Carolina Pottery and we saw these, and I bought a swag as well. But we loved it because it has these fun tips and everything on it with different, they kind of sparkle in different colors. So I thought, tonight I'm going to do a blue and white and silver. This is going to be more of a winter wreath. Sometimes I like to make winter wreaths because they can last longer than Christmas. Hey Lizzie, how are you? Hey Nancy. But we're going to do this sweet little deer. But I will, I'm going to try to get you a supply list, y'all. I can tell you the wreath. I tried to write some of this down, y'all. I pull out so much stuff, guys, and I don't know what I'm going to use in my designs. So it's hard for me to do a supply list. But the wreath form is from the Carolina Pottery, and it is CP-8490 1WR24 on that, okay? And our little sweet deer is from The Sims, and it is item number B480, okay? And that is from The Sims. The wreath form base is from the Carolina Pottery, okay? So let's set that over here so we don't hurt him. And then the mesh I'm using tonight is, this one is a Hobby Lobby mesh. One thing you need to check at Hobby Lobby, hey Nance, hey Linda, Mary, you need to check the footage, or the yardage, I'm sorry, because some Hobby Lobby mesh is only 18 feet, and I tend to forget this sometimes, so kind of pay attention, because a lot of times, if you do that, you might need more than just one roll, okay? The method I use, it gets iffy. You might just have to touch into another roll. But if you have to touch in and you don't have it, you're out, dang it. And also, 50% off is $5. So by the time you buy 2 rolls, you're paying $10 for a 30 foot roll or 10-yard roll. Okay, so that's one thing to pay attention for. So, oh, I didn't give you the number on that. Sorry about that, y'all. This is CDM 2105. It's a real fun, fluffy, fuzzy kind of mesh. Okay. And then the silver mesh that we're going to be using is the border trim mesh. Okay. And that was a Sims product. I think, oh, Lori has those left. CR190-16. Again, I will put what I use. I wrote down everything I pulled out on my table, y'all. But I will write down everything I use and put that into our a supply list, hopefully tomorrow. Okay, y'all? And then the 21 inch, I like to use a lot of leftover 21 inch. You can use new or leftover, but and it's just a navy blue. You can get that at Sims, Hobby Lobby, I think, or any anything. Hey, Michelle, Anna, welcome, y'all. Hey, Jenny. All right, so let's get going, guys. I've got a lot of stuff pulled out here. This is gonna be. I know you're saying it doesn't look very big. Oh my goodness, it doesn't. But look, guys. I mean, this is one I made. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. Wait. Point this up just for a second and show you how big a 24 inch can get. Let me see if that showed you. See how I just want to show you the comparison here. How we're going to start and how quite possibly we're going to finish. Okay? Just to give you a visual of how we're going to finish this. Okay? So anyway, let's get going. Let's get going. Hi. I'm excited tonight, y'all. So what I like to do, let me explain this before we get going. I always squeeze it. I like to squeeze it into an oval. Okay, y'all? I just pull it towards me. And if it kind of gets wobbly-jawed, I just straighten it out, bend it over my table, straighten it out, however you can to get it back flat. All right? Excuse me. And what I like to do is start with my 21 inch mesh. And what I do, oh shoot, I need to turn my camera down again, y'all. Oh, goodness. I need to get my remote for my camera. That's what I need to get. Get one of them fancy remotes like Lori's got. Hey, Ruth, how are you? So what I like to do is start with my 21 inch mesh. And I do like an awareness ruffle, and I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, and I start at I got this upside down. But let's say the 12, the 3, the 6, and the 9. Okay, and I put these tails outwards. Okay, the poof inwards, and I put these tails outwards. Okay, so they're coming out this way. And then when I go around the other side, I go in between those, and I do it with the tails, I don't know if you can see here, towards the inside. Okay, I go the opposite way in between those, and I just put that 21 inch mesh in there kind of like that as a filler. Okay, so let's get going on that, and I'll show you how to do that. But like I said, I think I might come on Saturday and just stuff a mesh for you all, so you can kind of see how I do that process, because it is, when you're watching this, it gets kind of, stuffing a wreath with mesh. It's kind of it's kind of. So this is my 6. So I'm going to go up here to my 12 right here. I'm going to go up to my 12 and pull this kind of apart. I'm going to go probably right in the center here. Okay. And we're just going to tie that in there. Okay, so now we've got our 6. We got our 12, 6, and 3. So see how I pulled the tails out towards the outside in the bubble, kind of in there. Okay. Now we're just going to put 1 and 1 in between. Okay, and all you do, and if you use the end of the rolls of the leftover mesh, guys, you usually have enough. And you only cut them about 17. You only have to cut them about anywhere from 17 to, depending on the mesh. If it's a thinner mesh, I'd cut them about 20. If it's a stiffer mesh, you can get away with 17. Okay, so now I made the awareness. I just rolled it in, put it into like a awareness ribbon type thing, and then turn it around this way so I can do that. This one we're going to do tails in. Okay, can you see that? We're we're going to do tails in. Okay, so I'm just going to pick my spot. I'll find my spot, y'all. So, is everybody new? Hey, Karen. Anesthesia, how are you? Sorry if I missed. Hey, Darlene. I know, aren't the colors super cool? Yeah, I'm so excited that if you're new, yeah, this is gonna be. I got a lot of the cool, exciting things planned here, guys, for y'all. I think I'm gonna do a couple centerpieces, maybe. I don't know. I got some fun stuff. I think Lori and I are gonna do a mannequin each. That'll probably be Saturday. Whoops. Those will be Saturday projects, and it'll be a couple Saturdays because they're very time consuming and fun, and it usually is our like showstopper type thing that we like to do every year. I'm gonna have to start charging my rent. Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, so I just tie them in there, twist it about a few times. Okay, so now we've got one. Excuse me. We got our top one. I don't know if I got that one in the right spot. I feel like he's over too far. We're good. So, again, let's go over this just one more time. Hey, Tina, how are you, girl? So, we're going up at the top. I got to get that one. I'll scoot that one over a little bit. I knew something was bugging me. I'm just going to scoot that over one time here. All right. And we'll be just... We'll scoot it over one time and we'll be fine. I'm just saying. All right. All right. Ooh, it's like Matthew McConaughey there. All right. So like I said, poof, tails out, poof, tails in, poof, tails out, poof, tails in. Where am I at? Poof, tails out, poof, tails in, poof, tails out, poof, tails in. Okay, so we're rotating our poof and our tails. Okay, so now we got it all. See how it's growing, y'all? See how it's growing? Look how the dark blue and the other blue work off each other. Okay, so now we're just going to go in with our 10-inch real quick here. Basically what you're doing is building your base to hold your design. Okay. And what I like to do is I cut these. What do I cut these at? This mesh, if it's a thinner mesh, I would cut it at about 28. I only cut these at 24, but it's going to work. It's going to work because that's what I did. So if it doesn't hold a ruffle nicely, I cut it a little bit longer. And what I like to do is just kind of roll them in just lightly. Okay. And we're just going to kind of scrunch them in. Okay. This is called a messy ruffle. Okay, or a woodland ruffle or whatever. If you need to use the tool, do that. But this is just how I do it because it's just quicker for me. Okay. And what we're going to do is go on the side. We're going to put one on the side of our blue, each side. Okay. So we're just going to open a spot up. Find a spot. My bracelet was stuck there. We're going to find a spot next to our blue. Oh, man, where's my tines? Oh, it's blue. I can't see, yo. And we're just going to tie that right in there. Okay. I'm just going to tie that kind of right in there. Squish him out. Okay. I'm going to knock my deer off this table, so I'm going to put him back out here. And then I think I didn't cut enough whites. So we're just going to cut a few more whites here for now. I'm just going to cut as we go. I just, I use my mesh roller, but now I got too much stuff on the table and I didn't cut enough. So we're just going to cut it with my hand, and I just pull it up about so much. Hey, Pearl, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hey, C's. Hey, girl. Hey. And again, we're just going to roll these in. Squish them. Like I said, if you need to do, the normal woodland ruffle with a tool or with pins or whatever, that works just fine. Okay, that works just fine as well. Alright, let's get this white one in here real quick. See, this is why I'm going to come in and do this for you on the weekend here this week, because this part just takes, you know, and then explaining. I mean, usually, I don't want that one. That one's a thick one. Usually I can look through it if I'm not yakking my chops. You know what I'm saying? And it's just me down here doing it. I can do that. Ooh, I didn't get that one. I'll pull that one up. There we go. Okay, so we got the silver. What I'm doing again, let me go over that again. I got the blue, and I'm doing a silver, a white. What did I do? Yeah, I did that on the outside. I did that. Silver, silver, white, silver. Did I do something wrong? Oh, I did something. That was a white. I'll put the silver next to that. Oh, I forgot my silver, guys. I forgot my silver. Damn. Hey, Deb, how are you? Yeah. Sorry to talk a lot. And if you have any questions, please ask. By all means, I will answer them. If I miss any, I'll definitely go back and answer any questions and stuff. Okay, so I'll stick this one in here. Okay. Cut another white. Alrighty. Let's roll that in. And again, basically, we're just doing ruffles down, or the twirl, you know, these, the swirls. We're just kind of doing those downwards. Okay? We're just doing those downwards. And this one, I'm going right under the poof that's facing inwards. Okay? I'm going in facing inwards on this one. Okay? And just don't touch them too much. You just want to fluff them out. Okay? So see how we're kind of going every other one? This one. Oh, I do have. Woo! I'll put something on here and hold that down. Oh, it keeps throwing back up on me. Oh my goodness. Come on, stay down there. Leave it right there. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. Alright, so let's get this in here. Actually, this one goes, well, shoot. I forgot silver again, y'all. So, stick that good old Bo Deborah. And we'll move on to the silvers. Hey, Miss Johnny, how are you? How are you feeling? How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing better. Okay. All right, we're going to stick this one in. Okay. That one, that one. That silver showing here. That silver showing. And the white. But we want the silver as well. Okay, so we're almost around town. I feel like I didn't cut enough silver either. What the what, guys? Like I said, this is where I'm going to come on and show you how to do this on just a regular light. Because this just takes so much of the design time. Okay? And if I teach you the basics of how to load a, you know, step a base, you're good to go. And then we get to the fun stuff. Because the fun stuff's coming. This is going to be plumb full of funness. ribbons. Oh my goodness, these are the ribbons. We're using all these ribbons tonight. Not all of them. I don't know, guys. I pull all kinds out. But we're using all these crazy possibly using all those. Or some of them. Okay. We'll see. I feel like I've done something wrong here. What do you? I feel like I've done something wrong. It doesn't matter, guys. For some reason, I feel like the white is supposed to be. I missed one. What did I do? What did I do? There. I think I did screw up here, guys. I did screw up. Okay. I'm gonna start with there. That goes there. This one goes here. Sorry, guys. I totally, because I stopped doing this last night, and I forgot where I left off, so I lost track of how I was doing this. What the what? I did. I totally did. At least that was off. I was like not figuring it out. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this one is out. Alright, now I got it back figured out, y'all. Now I got it figured out. Goodness. I was like, why am I having to cut so much more mesh? I was like, what? There, we got it. We got it under control. Goodness. Well, I should put a t-shirt on. I'm starting to get hot. Starting to get hot. There we go. We got her back on track. I'm just going to take one more, and then we will have to. There we go. That one in there. Then we'll have her. Tag on it. There we go. And this one stays there. This one comes. I apologize, guys. That's the problem. When you get talking, then you kind of don't pay attention. I'm not paying attention. What I'm doing here, right? So let's put that one. I apologize, y'all. I do apologize. Let's stick that back in here. Hey, Tina, how are you? Did I say hi to you? I thought I did. Hey, Kathleen, Tiffany, how are you? Just showing y'all right now how I screwed up. It's alright. It'll get. At least I caught it. I'm like, why am I cutting so much like this? I don't get it. Whew, I figured it out. Okay, we got a straggler. We're going to take that off. That one there. Another one there. There we go. So I hate moving. You don't want to touch your mesh more than once, but sometimes you got to do a season and jack it all up and lose track of what you're doing. Right? Okay. Alright, we got this. We're caught up. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. That's what I like to teach. Screw ups and all. It cannot be fixed. We did it. We did it. Oh, goodness. Oh, we got it back on track. Daggone it. I'll straighten those out a little bit there. Goodness gracious. I was wondering why I was using so much more. I was like, what? What the what? Okay, so now let's pay attention to what you do on the top. Inside, outside. Inside of this one. Gotta pay attention now, y'all. I don't want to do another season here and screw up again. Oh, goodness. All right, so these were going on the inside. Hold on, I'll put this in, I'll show you. The white I'm doing on the inside of these poofs. So I think we'll need one. Let's say I only cut 8. I'll count them here when I'm done, y'all. I cut 8 of the silver. Actually, I might have, did I cut one more? No. I cut 8 of the silver to go around the outside, okay, y'all? Oh, that's awesome, Tiffany. Oh, no, when I first started, I was the same way. I was like, excuse me. I don't want to miss nothing. Oh, goodness. I can't miss it for nothing. And again, these were cut about 24 on the thicker mesh. And like I said, I cut the silver at 24 too. And since it's a thinner mesh, I wish I would have cut it. I mean, it works, but I wish I would have cut it at 28. Because it would have laid a little bit nicer, y'all. Okay. It would have ruffled a little bit better. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and I just kind of push them through. So see how we're getting here? Just rotating all the way around, putting all that in there, whatever. Hey, Janny, welcome. You're not late. This is the most boring part of every wreath, you know. But like I said, if you guys want me to, if you guys don't want me to come on like Saturday and just do a basic stuffing of the mesh, I won't do it. But if you want me to just show the process, this is a bad one. I think I thought of that last night, so that's why I went ahead and started it also. It's because it's dark and it's hard to see the separations and the colors of kind of what I'm doing, and it's hard for me to explain to you because of that. So that's why I got the idea. I thought I'd come in and just, you know, stuff a base with some, like a regular evergreen, with colors that are more differentiated. I can't say that word to save my life, dang it. You know, more different. And that way you can kind of see the process a little better. So, you know, give me a thumbs up or something if that's what you'd like to see. If not, I'm going to come on and probably do it anyway. That way, it'll be on there for you all to see. I think this is our last one. I'm praying to sweet little baby Jesus. This is our last one. Probably not paying attention again. Probably yapping too much. Once again. No, I think, is this our last one? Dang it, I mean, what? Gosh, I cannot pay attention to save my mind. No, I'm doing it right. I do have one more. I'm sorry. I'm doing it right. See, it's even hard for me to see on here. It's even hard for me to see. All this dark blue and stuff. So, that's what I said. I'll come on here and show you how to stuff a regular one, maybe. And that way I'll get for the next couple classes, I will get my bases ready. Unless it's going to be something really weird or different. You know, unless you guys want me to do the mesh on the line. Whoops, roll that one. And again, I just roll them in and squish. Okay, Lori does have that tool. I know some of you probably all have that. Or you could just sit, you know, do the regular woodland ruffle. That's basically what it is. I just, you know, I'm usually in a hurry, so I don't use all that stuff. Hey, Karen, how are you? You're not late. We're on the boring part, the mesh. We're on the mesh. We're done with the mesh. Oh my goodness. All right, so see how it's grown, y'all? Look how pretty that is. We still kept the blue. We still got some of that blue shining through from our wreath form. We got the whiteness. We got the silverness. If you wanted to add more silver in through here, you possibly could. But because I'm adding that deer, I didn't do so. You can do whatever you want with these guys. This is just kind of my method. But wait till we get all this ribbon stuff on here, y'all. Okay. Once I get I think I'll move think what we'll do is, I think I'm going to move this one. I'm going to move this one. We might move to the easel. See how, look how, you start out with something small, and they can turn out super huge, y'all. I'm just saying. But I got to find somewhere to put this real quick. Oh, Lord. I got to find it somewhere. Oh, I put it. Oh, Lord. I need a new nail and all. That's going to sit there for now. It's just going to sit there for now. Alright. You need to get out of my way. I'm tired of stepping over you, fella. Alright, so let's see. Let's make a bow. Actually, you know what? Let's get our deer on. Let's get our deer on. That'll tell us where we want to place our bow. And I know you're going to say, well, that looks like a lot of white on there. Hey, Share Bear, what's going on? But guess what? We're going to add a lot of goodies here to this, okay? So this deer is, I think I gave you the number earlier. It's B480. And it is from the Sims pottery. Isn't he cute? That little, I was going to say horns. Antlers. Got little antlers. The only other thing that you need to do, did I miss some flipping ruffle? No, I didn't. Okay. I thought I did. Get some of them stragglers up there, guys. I'm driving me insane. Membrane. I'm going to pick and choose. I think I want to go down here with the deer since it's a little, for some reason it's fluffier up there. I feel like I missed something right here, but I don't think so. I did not. So I think we're going to go right in here with this guy. Okay, we're just going to sticking right in here. Okay, I know it's hard because I'm laying on the table. I'm laying on the table, y'all. The wreath's laying on the table. But I want him going right in here. So when you squeeze it into an oval, one thing you want to pay attention to is your top and your bottom. Okay, it's kind of easy to kind of get off, you know, kilter. I've done it, y'all. Trust me. So what I want to use for this is my wire. Again, if I can't find it. Oh, crap. My wire. I got a big old roll of wire. So I'm like, whoops. Come back here. Oh, here it is. I knew it was right there. So attached. Hey Tracy. Hey Janine. Welcome y'all. Is everybody enjoying the masterclass? Probably not enjoying my chops flying a mile a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. What you giving me? I can't help it. Stay still. Stay still. Wild one. There we go. So I think we'll take one. We'll put one down here. I'm pretty much thinking I'm only going to need one in his chest and his hind end. Let's try that first. And this is 23 gauge wire. I kind of like using that for attachments and designs better than a 26 gauge. It's just a little thicker, I think. So, think how are we going to attach this? So this is where you get into a quandary sometimes. Is to lay this on here. It's going to get all kinds of glitter. Is how do we attach it? It's got some foam. I don't want to poke a needle through him. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to fold my wires in half. Okay. I'll fold them in half. We're going to try stapling it. We're going to try it, guys. We're going to go for it. We're going to try it. Let's see it work. Don't work. Hey guys, I'll try anything. That's not going to work. So what we're going to do, oh my goodness, we're going to use a floor pan. Duh. I thought I had these, y'all. you don't have some floral pens, you need to get some of these U pens. Last box I bought were way too long. Sorry about that. But I don't know if you can. Let me see if I can hold it up here on this. Oh crap! You can't see that. Let me zoom in here. I don't know if you can kind of see that. But it's a U-shaped pen. That you could just jam and stuff. This one, he's got a big enough booty. I'll be fine. So I'm just going to take this wire. I'm going to place it right on this hind end. Where you aim for, well, you don't aim there when you shoot it here. You aim more up here, trust me. If you're lucky, you get it. And we're just going to go right in. I added that glue right to that. I'm getting this glue off my hands right now because if not, I'm going to have fire stuck everywhere. I'm just going to cram that U-pen right down in there. We're going to add a little dab of glue on top of that. Just to make sure. I need a new gun, guys. That one's crapping out on me. That one is... I gave it a couple nights, and it's crapping out on me. So I'm going to have to order a new Share Bonder glue gun. Because it is... Hey, Carol. Welcome, y'all. We're getting to the fun stuff, guys. You know, this is always that part. But I hate not showing you because then you don't, you pay, then you don't get to see, how my mind works. Y'all probably still wondering. Oh no. Everybody knows me, knows that. How the heck does her mind work? She's a goofball. Nutty. She's nutty. Alright, so we're gonna let that dry for a hot second. Okay. We'll get him in, we'll make a bow, then we're gonna add our ribbons, and then we'll start adding it and stuffing it with all oops, sorry guys. I forgot to zoom out. We'll start adding it and stuffing it with all kinds of goodies. Goodies. Alright. Let's stick these somewhere. So I'm gonna let that dry. Oh, my baby. I thought my bow maker was over here. My big one is, but my other one isn't. Excuse me. I do have a really cool swag coming up for you guys. I'm still waiting on my swag. Ooh, that is just not. See, that's why I got a new one, because this one gets so hot. But this one is so not. It's not working real well. I'm not liking that a lot. Now I hate this one. That doesn't dry fast. Sorry, guys. Hey, Angie, how are you? Sorry you came on. I look like a fool, but we're trying to dry some glue. That's my glue gun pooped out. Kinda. So I had to use another one. That sucker gets hot. That sucker gets hot. While that's drying, let me show you what we're going to use. Okay, these are the flowers I'm going to use. Aren't these pretty? Look at these sparkles. Oh my goodness. These things to bring out the blue again. We got some of those. We're definitely going to use this silver sparkle. Oh my goodness. Well, we might use, this is what I do, guys. I bring everything out on the table. We might use some of this to add some more blue in if we need to add some more blue, which I think we might. I did pull out, oh my God, see what I do, guys? I got some of these. We've got some furry leaves we might put in there. That might be cool. They look kind of dirty, though. I might not use those. They're not the same white. We got some white berries we might stick in there. And if we don't use the white, we got some silver. Oh, this is how I roll, guys. I pull out everything. And it's like, we'll see how it happens when, that's how I do things, guys. This is how I like to teach. I get my base done. I get my colors that are going to match my sign, my base, my whatever design. Okay, I kind of break it up. And then I pull out you know, or buy, you know, just, I fortunately have built up some stuff. But you can also like take your sign to the Hobby Lobby and stuff. Oh, thank you, aren't they? Um, and kind of, you know, just match your ribbon. You don't have to always use a whole lot of ribbon. Like the way I do things, I don't use a whole lot of ribbon like the old school mesh wreaths. Okay. I'm kind of doing drapers, and I'm doing a bow. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take this needle. Okay. The weaving needle. Again, I'm going to look. Sorry, guys. It's hard doing this. I'm teaching. So I'm going to see where I want to go through here. So I'm going to go right down in here around this back part of the frame. Okay, so we're just going to pull him in there. Okay, there we go. Yes, Karen. I cut the mesh, the 10-inch at 24, and like I said, I wish I would have cut this one's a little thinner mesh. I mean, it works at 24. I just wish I would have might have cut it 28, or even maybe 26. But the thicker stuff, I did cut that at 24. The 21, what did I do there? The 21-inch mesh, I cut at about 18. I cut that at 18 to 20 inches. Again, depending on the thickness of the mesh. I'm going to twist that so many times. So I might have to pull him over this way. Which I think, I want his feet going down. I think I need to move him down. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Dang it. Oh, the 21-inch mesh, I cut it anywhere from 18 to 20 inches, depending on the thickness. But I am going to come on, Karen, I think this weekend, and just stuff a base. To show you how I stuff my bases. That way, maybe in the masterclass, we won't waste a whole lot of time stuffing bases. We can move on to the actual design part of it. Unless you guys want me to continue to stuff bases and waste 45 minutes of your time. And this was even half done, guys. So I thought I'd start out doing offer the base video for Saturday. That way you can go back and look at it. You don't even have to be here with me live. If you want to, you could ask questions if you want to be here live. But I just thought it would be a funner idea than to sit here and do this on every, get him where I want him on talking here, than to do that on like every live. Okay, like I said, we're going to go over tonight, you know, masterclass not limited to an hour as far as I'm concerned. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. Just saying. Alright, so let's get that through again. See how that needle just pulls your wires right through, y'all? Okay, I will do one. You need to come hang out with me. Where did my wires go? Dang it. Blue and green. You can either come hang out with me or it'll be on there. How's that sound? Okay, because I'm not going to do this every time for you. I'll tell you how I did it. Usually my recipe is the same. It is usually the same. So that's not a problem. Just sometimes I might switch up just a few ruffles or something. But my recipe usually tends to be the same. But I will explain that in our video on Saturday. Let's see if I can get him in there. Yeah, his booty's nice and tight. Look at all his booty tight. Tight like a toy. These things drive me nuts. Now, I've lost my other wire over here. Oh, is that it? Yep, that's it. It's hard to see it up against this blue. Whoop, I gotta get that around something. It's really hard to see this green on this blue, dang it. Come on. Well. I'm trying to find some white wire so I can see that old stuff. Well, thank you guys. Yes, I thought that would be a good idea. I came up with that idea last night because I thought, I hate wasting so much time on this part for y'all. I wanted to come on and show you once, kind of almost the whole process. But for the rest of the class, I don't want to waste your time, y'all. Everybody's busy. People got things to do and stuff, and that's just time consuming. Alright guys, we got that in. Now I think we're gonna make a bow. Look how cute that is. Look how cute he is. I just love him. Let's bring some of that blue up there. Alright, so let's make a bow. I'll grab my bow maker. Oh man, I said my bow maker was over there just a minute ago. Alright. Let's get down to the fun stuff now, guys. Let's get down to the fun. Alright, we're going to hang that. Whoop! Right there. Okay. Let's get down to this fun stuff. So we got this ribbon, this ribbon, this ribbon. This is a navy blue. I know it looks black. Some of this looks black probably on camera. But it's not. It's all navy, white, silver. Following our theme here going on. Okay. So let's start out. We're going to start out with this 4-inch. This is a Regency. It's a 4-inch by 10 yard floral bind ribbon. The number on that is M as in mom, T as in Tom, X as in, I don't know, X 65053 is the number on this one. Okay. As always, I just throw it on the floor. I will tell you that your wreaths are full most in the here. You can see through the no, you can never put two, and sometimes it's the method also, Karen. So I can go over that Saturday. I can go over that Saturday with you if we do that little class. Okay, I can help you out with that. Okay, so I think I want my tails. Oh, this one's older. This one's open, but I think that one's going to do the same thing, so I don't care. So I want to start with the tail here on my bow. So what I'm going to do is let me see if I can break this up here, guys. Is I want to basically kind of see how long I want my tail. Okay, so I think, and I always cut it just a little bit longer, y'all. Because I'm going to put my bow down here. Actually, I'm going to put him, I'll put it right about here. So I'm going to leave a little bit longer tail. I can always cut it down because sometimes you will fold a 4-inch up. So we're just going to pinch this in, okay, get this one started. And we are going to twist and pull this loop over, okay. Ooh, get out there. Now pull this. We're going to do the bow maker on this one because this one's got a really thick center in here. Really, excuse me, brought something down the drink. A really thick center. Some of your 4-inch is going to be super thick. Okay, so we're just going to pull that out. this one we're going to do about a 7-inch loop. Because I'm drinking water in the refrigerator, guys. I'm talking too much. I'm getting dry. Okay. This is nice and velvety on the sides. Super nice and velvety. And the thing with a 4-inch ribbon, a lot of times it's a little bit more expensive, y'all. But you don't use as much, okay? You don't use as much. So we got a 7-inch tail on there, okay? So now I'm going to come, let's see here. This to come out here. Okay. I have to pay attention here, guys, what I'm doing. Sometimes I do things upside down. I have to think about what I'm doing here. Okay. We're going to stuff that down in there. Okay. Now we're going to cut this one. Probably about, cut it about 8 inches for now. I'm going to cut this one at an angle. Okay. So we'll put that one to the side. Now we just got to figure out which ones. Hey, Lori, what's going on? That's going all right. Hey, Brenda. Welcome home. What else I'm missing? Oh, thank you, Nancy. Welcome. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that on Saturday. Karen. Laura, I told him I was going to do a instead of wasting so much time on the mesh part of the wreath, I'm going to do just a small video on just stuffing the base. Just stuffing the base. Because my recipe is pretty simple. So we're just going to twist. Do I want to go in with this one? Yeah, I'm going to go in with this one, y'all. Okay, I'm going to go in with that one. This one's got a blue back. And this is the blue, silver, and gray birch. Okay, this one we're going to go about the same. Just maybe a hair shorter. Okay, go back in here. We're just going to do one again. I think we're going to do one again. Hold on, let me look at this. Oh, I'm not trick over there. I want to see this one I did the other day. I really like this bow, so I want to make sure I do that one. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Let's see. I think I did. Okay, all right, we're going to do a little bit different. I think we're going to do that one a little bit different. Let's do it. Now I'm going to trip over something here. We're going to do 2 of this one. 2 leaves on each side. Okay. 2 leaves each side. Okay, about the same. Like I said, just a little bit shorter. These are all just a little bit shorter. Make sure they're the same length. And hey, Rebecca, welcome, welcome. Uh-oh. I better jump on that. All right, so on this one, we're going to go in. That one in, that one. Okay, we're going to go in with the dark now. Because we want to break this up. Whoops, going the wrong way here. Wrong way, Clyde. Okay, again, we'll just twist. Twist, twist. Okay. This one we are going to go a little bit shorter. We're only going to do one in the center here. Okay, a little bit shorter. Pull that one. Oh, man, I just jacked that up. I jacked it up, y'all. Oh, you're going on about 8:15? Okay, I'm going to be on here for a while, Lori. Sorry. It's a masterclass. I'm not taking my, I'm sorry. I'll be on here for a little while. I haven't got to the fun stuff yet, so. That's why I said I'm going to come on Saturday and do a mesh tutorial with one of my recipes that I use, so that way I can get my bases prepped for the lives, so I don't waste so much time on that crap. Sorry, it's not crap. That's just my go-to word, y'all. Alright, so I am going to go back in here with this one now. Woo! Come back here. For just one loop. Okay. We'll go a little bit shorter on that tail. I got to break up that blue again. You know what I'm saying? Got to break up that blue, y'all. Oh, that's alright. Let's come back in here with this one, y'all. A little bit shorter again. Cut that tail down. Oh, it's literally starting to make me itch. Okay, now we're going to go back in with this blue. Okay, this one we're going to do a little bit shorter. This is a 1.5 inch velvet. Super cool. And I think I'm thinking we're not going to use that one. We are going to use just this 1 inch to top it off. So we took the 1.5 inch. We took that 1 inch out of the equation. I don't like it anyway. Just saying. Okay, we don't want one of those. We want a black. Oh gosh, I hope this is thick enough. Oh Lord. I forgot to order me some longer. Oh. Well, I know. It's going somewhere. If not, it'll fall in my garbage can. Like, oh. Yeah, these type of pipe cleaners ain't or zip ties. Oh goodness. I forgot to order longer ones. Oh my goodness, look at this. I can't get it out. Look how thick that stack is. That's some thick stuff, y'all. So I'm gonna find my divot. Don't let your this is where I struggle. Keep my divot straight. Ooh, there we go. Get it over there. Without letting it fall. You go into where your notch is, y'all, is what I'm saying. Sorry, sometimes I have too much fun with myself. Sorry. Oh, goodness. Alright, so we got it there. So now we're going to put some... Oh, this one's going to take... I think this one's going to take some... What do I got? Hey, white pipe clean? What? I need to get a lot of supplies, guys. As far as... We're just going to use some water. I need to get some supplies as far as pipe... Hey, Margarita. Fancy leggings. Oh. I don't know how my granddaughter got painted just like them, but they're oh, Laura, you like them because they's purple. They're more like a purple. I couldn't find them in pink. Alright, so let's get this wire in here, guys. I don't have pipe cleaners I don't want to use. I need to stock up on crazy little basic supplies I keep forgetting about. Alright, so let's pull that. If you got bad hands like me, guys, just pull that tight like a ow! Tiger and try not to break it and smack yourself in the head. I broke that dang thing. Oh crap. Alright, so we'll straighten this out. We'll pull these right out. Okay, we'll twist this. We want our tails going upwards and downwards, y'all. This is nice thick cape. It's ribbon, so it's going to be really easy to fluff. Okay. What do I got? What I miss? I was thinking of my hoodie. Oh, yeah, I got a pencil. I forgot about that. I didn't want to lose it, so I stuck it in the back of my hat. In case I need to write something down. Oh, that was my, I was going to mark down what I was using tonight so I could give you the supply list. I failed to do that. Probably because I couldn't find my pencil. That wasn't that reason. I just totally forgot. But I'll know what I use so I can look at the wreath. Okay, so pull your tails down to the front. Okay. Look at that bow. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Alright, so I'm going to pull this up. I might have to move my camera. I might have to move the camera up a little, guys. I don't have a fancy remote like Lori. Let's see if we can get our bead right here. I think that's good. If I can squeeze around here and through here now. I'm just saying. Alright, so since we got our short tails up here, okay, we got a little center loop. We're just going to spread these out a hair bit. You know what a hair bit is? Guess what? Now you do. And we're going to take our needle again, okay? And we're going to go through here. And we're just going to go right through our wreath. Where our needle go? Thank God, something's a different color. I can see it. Alright, because we want this. Did I do this the right way? How do I do it? Oh. Wait a minute. I get my tails going out the right way. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought I did it backwards again. I was about ready to freak out. Alright, so we're just going to stick this right in here. Just going to go through our wreath with our needle. Make sure we get it right where we want it. Make sure I get this guy up here. I want him. Oh man, I think I want my tails on the other side. Yep. We're going to move our tails to the other side, guys. Okay. That doesn't take much. We're just gonna pull them. That's what I was saying. I get confused when I'm trying to do it upside down for y'all. Then I get kind of a little confused. Oh, where my ribbon go? So we got to go to the other side. No big deal. I'll straighten them out before I get it on the wreath, because then it's much harder when it's on the wreath than off the wreath. Okay. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. And of course I lost my needle. Oh, well, I got another one. Alright, if you guys don't have these needles, you gotta get these needles. These things are awesome. I'm just saying. Sorry if I'm missing a comment. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Lizzie. Oh, no. As hot as you get? Now, me, on the other hand, yeah. Heck yeah. But I don't think you'd have a problem with it. You're always warm. You're always hot. Me, I'd have to have 12 heaters. You know. Alright, I'm finding the crossbar for this one, guys, because I don't want this bow to sag. Okay? We're almost done, guys. The fun stuff goes a little bit quicker. That's why I said I knew this one would be long, and that's why I said I'm going to do that video for you with the bases, because I'm not going to waste all these times on that. Alright, let's see how pretty that bow is. Let's see why I cut the tails long. Let me see if that's where I want that bow. I think so. I think so. So let's tie that. Now I can't see back here. So we don't want to tie it in too tight. Are you wailing something? Oh, crap. I can't see back here, guys. I have no light system. Ow. Well, where are you going to go live at, girl? If you can't go live in the basement, where are you going to go live at? I don't get it. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I missing? I'll go back and look at some of the comments, guys. I know I'm missing a lot, but I know I'm taking a long time. You better figure it out. I've got to going old school, girl. All right, so let's trim some of these off. Okay, these are my dovetail. Like I said, I like to cut them a little bit long because I always cut them down. Okay, I can't add back. Like that one, I cut too short. It'll be all right. Don't get me wrong. Actually, this one needs to go shorter. That's why. These I do dovetail, but these I cut at different sizes. Okay. And then our tail up here, I think we'll fold this down. And for now, I'm just going to fold it. Usually I glue them. But since we're running behind a little bit, I'm just going to fold it for now. Okay. So this going on. Pull this one kind of back up in here. We got to straighten that one up a little bit there. Left that one and that one. Pull those back. Pull these out. Okay. We got little tails. I want that one going that way. Straighten these. These will roll up. Just get them out of the way for now so they don't get all glittery and dirty because it is a velvet ribbon. So we'll roll this velvet up here a little bit. We'll straighten these out and we'll trim these down. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh, crap, dang it. I was seriously going to use the pleated ribbon. Oh, I forgot about it. Oh, goodness. See what happens on live, guys? Totally forgot about it. It's too late to edit now, so we'll save that for another design. Alright, so let's trim these down. Again, I'm going to start trimming that a little bit at a time because I don't want to I can't add back. Okay. I'll cut that one long for now. And we'll take this. I don't care about what, I always cut in different lengths. Woo! These are going to be way too long. But until I get my design done, I don't like to cut them too short, so I leave them long. This one we're going to cut down a little bit more. Because I might add, we might add something to it. Okay. So we got all that. Let's get to the fun stuff. Okay. Maybe over here. I don't know. Alright, so now we're going to start with this ribbon. I'm going to reroll my ribbon. Oh, goodness. Oh, this has been a hard week, y'all. Tired from working. Tired from working. Oh, I could have done a church in here. Alright. Let's get back on here. So I think what I'm going to do is add this blue. Okay. Straighten this one out. I got a little guide right here. Okay. I think we're going to start up here, kind of go down in here and do a tail. But we're going to add some of our other ribbon to here, okay? Oh man, I have to go get another one of these. Ooh, I hope I got another one of these. Ooh, dang it, Bobby, I don't know if I do. Shoot. Oh, please, I thought I had another one of these. Oh dear, baby Jesus, please tell me I have another one of these. Yes, I do. Ow. That one in panic mode, y'all. Oh, I didn't have any more of that one. Oh my goodness. Alright, so whoop. So we're going to layer this one. Okay. That's the end of the roll. I'm going to put the top of the roll back here. Alright, so we're going to layer this one. Okay. What did I do on the last one? I forget. I feel like I'm missing a ribbon here. Oh, we did this one. Okay. We're going to put this one on here. Okay, we're going to do these three. And I don't think we're going to do this blue. Should I do the blue velvet? You know what, guys? Let's do the blue velvet. Okay. Let's see what I do on my belt. Oh, yeah. Let's see, it doesn't. I think I'm going to leave the blue velvet off. Okay, and we're going to do these three. Our flowered, our birch, and this one. Okay, now I'm going to make a tail for the top. I'm just going to squish this in here. Hopefully you can see. What was going? Oh, oh, they're riding. Yeah. He's hanging on for dear life, I guess. I don't know. That's his buddy. The pirate caught Vader. They're buddies. They like to go for rides together. Alright, so we're going to put that one here. Okay, so we got our tails coming up here. We're just going to trim, you know, we just got those coming like that, y'all, okay? So now we're going to bring these over. We're going to kind of twist this. And we're going to bring it over, okay? Oh, this velvet's kind of snagging, y'all. Kind of snagging. I'm not used to design on an easel either, guys. I need to build a better one. Alright, so in this one, I'm going to come right down in here. Okay. We're going to pinch this again. Pinch it. Yeah, my hands are wearing out. Excuse me. Alright, pinch that. Let's see where we want this one. I think we're going to go right in here. Okay, that's why I don't like an easel, because I feel like this thing's going to fall on me. We're just going to tie that tie. Stick that right in there. I believe we have the right same tie. Oh goodness. Twist that nice and tight like a twigger. Spread these little guys out. Just fluff it a little bit. We want to see a little bit. A lot of times when I'm done, I'll put a dot of glue to hold them in place. It helps. So this way, we're just going to dovetail these long for now. Like I said, we can always go shorter, not longer. We'll just angle cut that one. Okay. Ooh, that was pretty. Okay. Let's make those blow. So see how it's starting to kind of come together. Sorry guys, I didn't have it angled right. So now we're just going to do the same thing on the... Ah! Dang it. I knew I was going to trip over everything. So see how we got this side? See how we went in, around, and out on this side? Okay. Now we're just going to do the same thing with over here. We got some more of this one. Pull that one out. Pull these up. Get them in order. Okay. And you don't have to use 3. You don't have to use 3. You can just do it with 2. You can just do it with 1, you guys. Okay. You can just do it with 1. And then I think right here, what we're going to do is just do a small loop in whatever. So let's just pinch this first. Okay, we're just pinching. Does anybody got any questions? But now y'all understand why I'm going to do that class on Saturday for the mesh. Because mesh just takes too long and it just takes away from my designs. Because what's coming is where I have fun. And that's what I'm saying. This one I am going to have to put down on the table, guys. Because I can't reach it. I'll just knock something off. So this one I'm going to start right up here. And this, up in this spot right here. Sorry guys, I can't do it up there because I can't reach it. So I'm just going to find that tie. Twist that nice and tight. Okay. I don't want this one kind of sticking out so far or so high. So we're just going to trim. We're going to dovetail. Oh, come on. Make it, Bobby. Come here. Yeah, yes. I'm a struggle bus tonight. Struggle bus. That's okay. And we're going to do the same thing as we're going to drape this all the way down. Not all the way down. We're just going to do a small... Oh, I should have put that up. There. We're just going to do a small one. A small, tiny loop. Back behind this bow. Okay. Then we're going to come back out around... We're going to come back around here, kind of out underneath this bow. So let me angle that in there. All right, we're about getting ready to the fun stuff. As soon as I get this done, we're going to the fun stuff. This is where we start jacking it, you know, oh, did I just say that? Dawn's gonna kill me. What? Okay. Alright, now we can get to the fun stuff, y'all. Lord. I'm telling you guys, some of my projects are big, so they take some time. And the mesh usually takes the worst time. Okay. Dovetail those. Now we get to start I said part. We get to start all the fun stuff. Okay. There we go. Got that going. Fiddle that. Fluff that back up. Now we can put it back up on our easel. As soon as I get these where I want them. Tails. Okay. And I'll probably go back around and add a few little tails like down here. Because we'll probably need one of those. I'm losing everybody because I'm taking too long on this. Took too long to mesh. Sorry guys, a big creation takes a long time. Especially when you're talking. If I was down here by myself, I could do this in no time. So this one we're just going to cut. We're just going to add these. We're just going to add a pinch tail. Okay, just going to pinch a tail. I'm going to add this one right down here. Yeah, I can't do that on there. It's wobbling too much. So we're going to find some tines. We're going to do this one. Itching. My nose is itching. Put it right in here. Okay, we're just going to untie this one. I think this one. I'm just adding a 3 on top here, guys, to make another little slight tail on the. Yeah, you guys can go. You know, sometimes they just take a while, but it just takes a while to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? It's not a quick process because my mind changes as I go, and I create as I go, and that's one thing I like to teach y'all is to don't overthink it. And create as you go, you know? Create as you go. Look at your project and come up with different ideas. And it's like, oh, what can I do? How should I use this bow? Or how should I use this ribbon? How should I do this? You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So now we got that going on there. So see how it's looking. See how it's coming, turning around town. See how it's turning out now. We got these coming out. We got these. We got to straighten these out, but that's all right. They're gonna keep moving until I get done. So, and I might have to glue that little guy right there. But see how that just it just starts building and changing. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to add, I think I am going to add one more up there because I don't want to leave this top side out. We might add one over here. Sorry guys. It's one of the biggest reasons I hate doing mesh on the wreath because that took 45 minutes to do the mesh. Sorry about that. It's not going to happen again. I'm just saying. I'm not wasting my time on that. Okay, so this I'm just going to go in. Put this one right in between here into here. Untie that one. Down in here. Twist that 2 or 3 times. Okay, so this way we got tail coming out. We'll just snip this one. Ooh, I'm gonna run out that one again. I'll run out of something. Can't tell which one I'm gonna run out of. Oh, dang it, Bobby, come on. Twist these back out and around town back here. I'll probably trim those down. Those are too dang long. Right there. That one. That one. That one. Cut that one. Alright, so see how it's all filling in nicely now? think I am going to add one more. Let's start filling in, guys. I can go back and do that because I'm driving you guys insane because I'm taking too long. But I like to teach you the whole thing. And for me to teach my whole thing takes some time, guys, because I'm coming back and finishing, you know, and adding to it for, you know, sometimes days. So I really wanted to get this one done tonight. I can see tails I'm going to trim, guys. But like I said, I like to keep them long so I can stand back and look. It's very hard to see when you're on a live without standing back and looking. So it might not look good on here tonight. But I'll trim them down proportionately and whatnot tomorrow. Well, let's start adding. I need to get that other one in here. But look, I'm killing you guys with this. Let me add this one in. I can add the other ones to the back. I'm killing you guys, aren't I? Everybody leaves me always at the good part. Everybody always leaves me at the good part. Because I take too long on that. Look at this. Alright, so. That's alright. It'll be on replay, so. Alright, so let's get that on there. Get this one. I'll add the other ones later, guys. So I'm going to add like one or two more of these. Probably. So. About liking these colors anyway. Oh, you still hanging? Thank you, guys. I'm sorry. I thought I got the deck too much a lot of time, but that thing will mesh, guys. It just takes so long. I hate it. I really hate it. So we're gonna add this one in back here. Okay. Gotta find some different times to tie it into. Oh yeah. Oh, there they are. What's that one? Yes. Oh, there they are. I'll tell you what, this navy blue is super hard to see, guys. It really is. I can't find the time. Let's do another one. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Jesus. Baby Jesus. Oh, no, I don't want baby. I don't really need it. Oh, goodness. Don't you start, guys. Don't you start. There it is. Oh, goodness. It's fine. See how my thing always wants to lean? I hate this easel. I'm used to doing stuff on the table, y'all. Quite honestly. Okay, this one's going to be. That one's going to have to be trimmed down. That's okay. That's okay. It'll take me 2 seconds. And like I said, I think I may add just a small one up there. I don't know. I'll do that tomorrow if I feel like it needs to. But we're going to trim these down a little bit. That one's kind of good. Okay, so that now that kind of looks, doesn't that look kind of nice and full and more streamlined? And what? Will you guys stop? The dang dogs are starting out. Oh, thank you, name. Yeah, the colors are super cool. It's super beautiful. Like I said, I'm probably going to glue. Sometimes if it droops, I will take those and glue just a little bit to the either the sign or the sign, or I totally lost track of what I'm trying to say. Lost track of this bow too. The sign or the crap. I'm losing my words now. I can't talk and chew gum at the same time, y'all. To the substrate of either the sign or like that deer, just to kind of hold it up and hold it into place. Again, I will probably trim some of those off. Let's get into some funness here, guys. I've taken 12 hours. Let's get some of these flowers in here. This is the fun part. Thanks, LaDonna. Sorry if I'm missing any comments. These are a WF590 20-inch poinsettia stem. This is from The Sims. Okay, it's very pretty. It's got lots of these colors, you guys. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that just gorgeous? Not just gorgeous. Let me see if I can zoom in up here. Duh, Susan. Sorry about that, y'all. So we're going to cut this a little bit shorter. The stem. Oh. Thank you, Darlene. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. I thought it'd be a cool color scheme. I did. So we're going to glue. Let's see if we can glue it in here without getting too much on the leaves. See, my glue gun's pooping out on me for some reason. Okay. I think what I want to do is put one right in here. Okay. I'm going to stick one right in there. Okay. Let's spread that out. Isn't that pretty? Let's see. Now we're going to start trying to break up some of that white. So I'll put one here. Okay. This might be one of the longest lives I've ever done. Just saying. Oh. So my things take a while, yo. I don't think it would take you this long. It just, when you're trying to talk, read comments, get distracted by dogs arguing on the floor. Just saying. You know, it happens. Plus, I want to make sure you see, you know, different. Make sure you see kind of the process and stuff. Yeah, I'm not in a race here. Alright, so I think I want this one kind of up in here. So I'm gonna spread the seeds there and try to get into that greeneries. I want to make sure that sticks right there. Okay, pull that there. Okay, so we got 1, 2. We got 3 of these. Let's see if we need. Spread that bad boy out a little bit there. Get some behind his ear. We got 1, 2. I think I might want a 3rd one up here. Let's see what that looks like, y'all. See what that looks. I don't want these. This is the prettiest. These were from The Sims, and Dawn picked them up for me. She was down there for the fall show. And I was like, oh, she walked by and held them up. And I don't know if they used them in one of their designs or not, but she held them up, and I'm like, oh my god, this would be perfect for this design I got planned. So I was like, oh yeah, pick me up, son. And I like them because they kind of, at some angles, they almost look purple. They're shimmery, and they almost have like a purple tint and stuff to them. So they're really cool. They're really super cool. really like them. Let's see where we want to point this. Or let's see. I'm thinking. Oh, please. This is. Nope, I don't like it there. I think we're going to go right up here with it, guys. There, 1, 2, 3. Kind of right in there. Let's do that. I'm going with that choice. I'm going with that choice. You don't have to do 3, y'all. But guess what? If I don't, I'm going to have one left over. I'm just saying. I'm going to have one left over. So I'm going to use it. So you just want to kind of make sure you get in your greeneries there. Okay. I'm going to angle that one kind of down like that. So now we got all 3 of those. Okay. So now we pretty much got. I'm happy about my bow, but that's all right. Needed something there. So now we're going to start adding some silver in here. Some more silver, guys, around that center. This is a Hobby Lobby pick. They went up $1 this year. They were $2.99 last year. They're $3.99 this year, guys. Oh my goodness, that's not nice. That's so not nice of them. Just not nice. Get on here. The glue pot's not pooping out on me now. Okay, we're just going to start sticking some of these in here. Okay, because we want some blam blam. Oh, want some bling bling blam blam in here. Okay, so we're just going to sporadically place some of these in here. Okay, this is what's going to bring our wreath kind of to life, I guess you would say. On there with my spatula. Get some of the glue off there and bang it. Ugh. Okay, so we're just going to kind of place these in here, guys. You just want to kind of pick and choose, fill in, add some. Ooh, I got some fur on there. Add some color all over in here, some bling. Okay. I'm just kind of bending them outwards and whatnot. And that's, you can add as many or as little as you want. It really doesn't matter. Turn that up just a hair. And it really doesn't matter. Okay. We're going to add some down in here. Okay. And I think you get, this one's a leftover, so let's cut that off. Let's just cut these down real quick. I do love this pick from Hobby Lobby. I buy a ton of these. Because you could add this in anything. It just doesn't have to be. Oh, thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much for hanging in with me. I know I get to blah, 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 blah. I hope you at least have fun with me. I like to have fun, y'all. I like to have fun anyway. I said, but see what you get with me, and I'm very transparent, and hopefully, you know, I'm just trying to be very honest with you on how to do things and up front, and you know. So we're just going to add a bunch of these. I think we're going to add some of those berries, I think. But like I said, it's the masterclass, so I didn't want to rush through it. You know, sometimes I have to rush. I feel like I'm rushing through the class. I don't like doing that. So, this is the master class. I thought, I'm not going to rush. I'm going to take my time. You know, you got videos. If you don't want to hang in here, my knucklehead mouth, you can scroll through and see the videos. Right? Right. That's what I'm talking about. So we're just, like I said, we're just sporadically add some silver in here to break this just to make it sparkle and get some glam in here. Then I got glue string. Oh my goodness, all over. I got them all over myself. Oh goodness, these are craziness. It's just fun to add some sparkle and whatnot. You just go back and forth, side to side, and see where you need it. You know, you can put as much or as little, and you can even break this down and get another little bit out of this pick, which is good. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so put one down in here. Make sure you hit that greeneries and whatnot. I'm starting to itch bad from this glitter, y'all. Oh goodness, sorry if I'm missing any more comments. Oh yeah. Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, if you're all just starting out or whatnot, yeah, it does take a while to build up your supplies. If you saw my basement right now, you'd be like, what the what? It's taken me kind of 40 years, or 3 years or so, you know, to build up my supplies. And I still buy, you know, a lot at the end of the season and whatnot, because it's the best time to stock up, you know. Absolutely stock up. Man, y'all. Let's put one down in here. A little height in there. We got another one. And like these things, when they're on sale for 50% off, you know, Lord, guys, buy the heck out of them for next year. I'll turn that backwards, y'all. Dang it. Did I turn that backwards? I did turn that backwards. I turned it backwards. Ow. Tripping over stuff now. Okay, just make sure you hit that greenery, guys. I definitely want to hit that greeneries. Oh my goodness. Spiders could build a community on all the spider webs I got on my arms. Oh my goodness, I only got one more. So we're gonna make it work, guys. How many I used? I think I used 6. But there's 9 pieces. I think you can get, no, you get, shoot, I'll just cut this apart so I can't tell you. I think you get 3 pieces out of each one of these picks. So you get your bang for your buck with these right here. So I've got there, all over there. We got them coming out here, I think. I think we need, oh, where do we want one? Oh, we got one there. I'll put this flower down there. I think we'll put, no. I think we'll put one back here. Actually, we'll stick. We need more glue because I just wiped it all off on that. Or I was going to stick it before. There we go. We stuck it right in there. Okay. Bring this down here. That below there. Get that coinzetta spread out. Okay. That tucked back in there. Oh my goodness. I'll probably trim some of this down, guys. I'll take a look-see at this tomorrow. When I get home from work, I'll trim some of that down. We got one more. Or you think we should use it? I'll put that one. Did I put that one in backwards? I thought I put that one in backwards, y'all. If you have any money left, I know, right? Lord. Tell you what, I went to Sims last year. And, oh, for the fall show, but it was not pretty. It's not pretty. But basically, you know, I have built my under there. I need one more. I need to stick this one in. I don't know where I want it, you know. I think we're going to stick it right in here. This one's bugging me right there. I'm going to take that one out. And this bow's, I'm going to have to glue that bow to that deer. Don't be afraid of gluing your bow to the substrate that's next to it. Sometimes you have to because of weight and whatnot, and it just really does help. So don't be afraid to do that. Spread that out again. Okay. So like I said, I'll trim those up. I really don't think we'll need any of these white berries in here. White berries. Blue leaves. Can you believe I just said that? But quite honestly, I think I'm going to stop. You know what? I have been working all day, and I'm going to get off here. I apologize. I'm tired. I've been standing all day. I think we might add some of this blue sporadically in here, but I'm going to step back and think of that. This is how I design. A lot of times I'll get it there. That's why it's very hard for me, and I get everything out on the table, is because there's a lot of times I have to step back and I have to rethink my thought process and just see what else I want to add in there, or if it needs anything else, where I need to trim, where I don't need to trim. Oh, what's... I know, right? That is the best time. But like these, we might... I don't think it's probably necessarily going to need it. I don't think it's going to need anything else. But before I go, you know, sticking all this stuff in here, just to show you guys, I think I want to step back and just see if I want to leave it alone. I do think I need something. But because I have stared at this too long tonight, I think I'm going to step back and take a look at it tomorrow and see what it needs, or what else we can do to it. But I will tell that in the post, when I post a picture of this, what we have done if we do that. See, see guys, I can't ever quit. I can't quit. I'll just come up with another idea after another idea. See, I might have to try that tomorrow, guys, now that I pulled it out. But anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off here because I really need to sit down. I've been standing up all day at work and whatnot. But I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know I went, how far did I go? Oh, I went way over tonight. But I promise you, the next time I will have all the mesh done. I will be on here Saturday to do just a basic, we'll stuff a base so I can show you how to do that, so we won't have to waste time on that. Okay? So that's our plan. Alrighty. Oh, thanks, Dawn. Thank you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. Thanks, LaDonna. Debbie, I appreciate it. Tina, Michelle, Jeremy, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks, Linda. I promise I will show you. Whoop, where'd I go? Hey. I will I will take a picture as soon as I'm at oh, good night, Naomi. Thank y'all. You can see my arm. I got it. I figured it out, dang it. But anyway, guys, you can see how kind of big it is. It's very pretty. You can kind of see around the outsides and whatnot. So I will take a gander at it tomorrow and work on it maybe tomorrow night. Or I might not add nothing, guys. I might just leave this one alone. But Me leaving something alone is like me. That's the one. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the new people that have showed up tonight and hung out with me. I will see you next time, and I won't take this long, I promise. So I will see you next time. As always, I like to leave my lives with a little encouragement to laugh and live with a half full cup. I'm going to tall black clouds, find the sun, and just be kind. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all. Thank you.